Another defeat today. What did you make of that game?
I thought for 35 minutes it was very evenly matched. Wouldn't say we was massively on top. I think we was winning more the first contact, second balls, getting into the final third a lot more. And look, the game changed on a refereeing decision. I don't want to go into too much because I don't want to get myself in trouble. I've got to watch it back. But I've been able to watch back Tuesday night, and the referee's got two decisions wrong. One, it shouldn't have been a penalty. It should have been a free kick to Housey outside the box. Then their player should have been sent off in front of the dugout. And then today I feel like a decision's gone against us. Right now I'm saying that if I see it back, I'm honest enough to go. Fireworks going off. I'm honest enough to go. No, he was right. It was a bad tackle by Cav, but I know the nature of the players in my group, and I know Cav as a person, and it wouldn't have been malicious. I don't think it helped by the reaction of their players in their bench, but that's another matter.
And we did start bright, like you said, and obviously without going into the decision after the red card, was it just harder to get back into the game?
Yeah, of course it was, because it was confounded with Payne was suspended, Cav got sent off, and then Tom Bearish was going to be on the bench. He was probably the next midfielder up. He got injured in the warm-up, so we quickly changed it, put Joe Tomlinson in there, and had to bring Healy off, and I feel terrible having to bring an attacking player off, but you have to do it. Parts has only trained a couple of days, but he said, look, I'm ready to go on there and do it for you, so he went out to right back. But look, and the lad finished the free kick terrifically well to put it 10 men 1-0 in the space of 30 seconds when, like I'm saying, I felt like we was in the game, well in the game. They wasn't on top of us, and they've been doing really well at home, but they weren't on top of us. We was winning all the first contacts. Ty was winning all these headers up this end of the pitch, and we seemed to be in their half more than they was in ours. But from that moment it became very tricky, and the second goal just before the break was a bit of a dagger, a bit of a killer, because you try and think, right, we're 1-0 down, we can stay in it for as long as we can, and then try and maybe get a goal late in the game. But that second goal really made me have to, second half, try and be a little bit more attacking without getting a heavy defeat, which I didn't want to happen.
And can we take solace in that, the fact that even though we had 10 men, we didn't let the game get away from us, and it only finished 3-0?
Yeah, I said to the boys, and I'm honest enough to, as a manager, and I've been a player obviously in dressing rooms, if I see them not running around and trying and going, I ain't running around this, that and the other, then I know I've got a problem in the group. I've got an honest, hard-working group of lads, and just right now things are going against us, We haven't moaned about it, but we've trained 10 days out of the last 40, whatever the hell it's been. We've had the games on, off and on, but then we've not won enough football games lately, and that's part of football. And whilst other people may have got carried away to our start to the season, I certainly did, and I'm a very level-headed person. I'm disappointed now, but I know how fine the margins are between us winning games and losing games. Right now we're not winning games of football, we have to find a formula to do that. But like I said, as long as I see people putting in effort and commitment and trying for me and trying for the football club, then that's all I can ask of players. That's all I want from them. And it got tough with 10 men, but they didn't drop their heads. And look, Joe McDonald's been different class, for us. And the third one, he's made a bit of a wrong decision, come out and cleared it. And to be fair to the boy Eastman, he finished it terrifically well. But to come out in the second half 2-0 down to 10 men, you can easily drop your heads and end up losing the game heavily, and the boys didn't do that. They're sticking together, and I just spoke to him in there, but I've said I can try and help him, try and give him directions and give him tactics and stuff like that, but ultimately when you're a group of lads, you've got to put it from each other, and I believe we've got the right characters in that dressing room, and hopefully there'll be a few back for Tuesday night. Just a little bit of a worry now over obviously Cav being suspended. I don't see him being rescinded even if it was wrong. Fingers crossed Housey will be back fit, Payne will be back from suspension, Parts has hopefully come through that game right, so maybe he'll be available as well, so we might lose a couple for Tuesday. Fingers crossed have a couple back.